Hi everyone, my name is Advocate Rahul Kumar Singh. We will be discussing about bail. Bail is basically a process by which a person is released from the custody of a police. So that can happen when the person is presented before a court. So when the person gets bail, the person has to present a security to the court that the bail must be granted. So bail is basically a legal mechanism that balances individual rights as well as liberty for the public interest and to ensure the judicial process is followed. So there are different types of bail like regular bail, anticipatory bail, and the other types of bails, as well as interim bails, so which is granted on the basis of circumstances. So first aspect is about security. So accused is released upon the security to the court, means where the person has a bond with the sureties. So first of all, the purpose is to ensure that accused appears for their trial and remains with the court jurisdiction. So this is the purpose. Purpose is to basically that accused appear for the trial and remains within the court jurisdiction. That is the purpose. Next is the conditions. So court can impose conditions for the release so that they can ensure the compliance. Okay, so on the basis of conditions, the court can impose conditions, means what are the conditions will be there. On the basis of that, the person who is in police custody can be released on bail. So the conditions will be decided by the court. Next condition is the forfeiture. Forfeiture means if the accused fails to appear in a court, like in a bail bond, so the certain things will be forfeited. Means certain things will not be allowed. Okay. Now there are common types of bail. First type is, what is the first type of bail? Regular bail. Means where the person is released who is in custody of a suspicion. A police has thought that this person has committed a crime, the person is arrested on a bail. That is known as regular bail. Okay, means it is a type of regular matter. The person is caught by the police and the person has to file a bail to get released. That is known as regular bail. Second type is known as anticipatory bail. So the pre-arrest bail that can be sought by an individual who fears, means that the offence is a non-bailable. So anticipatory bail is the pre-arrest, means before the person is getting arrested, the person is filing a bail application where the individual is fearing about the person is charged with a non-bailable offence. So that is known as anticipatory bail. Then it is an interim bail. Interim bail is a temporary release granted to a person. Okay, so interim bail is basically a temporary release granted where a permanent bail application is pending. Okay, interim bail is a temporary release granted where a permanent bail application is pending. Next is a post-conviction bail. So bail granted to an accused person after they have been convicted. So post-conviction bail means bail is granted to an accused person after they have been convicted. That is known as post-conviction. Post-conviction bail. Okay, but appeal is pending. So post-conviction bail is certain that the person is convicted, but the appeal is pending. So that is known as post-conviction bail. Okay, so these different types of bails comes into play depending upon the situations. Okay. Next, what is the process to ask for a bail? First of all, the application for bail is filed within the court. Then the court will consider the application depending upon the seriousness of the offence and the defendant's history. Then the third types of the bail process, the bail is granted and the court will determine the amount of security and the conditions. Fourth point on the bail process is the accused provides the required security, right? Without the security, the court will not grant the person bail. Security can be like either cash, property or surety bond. Okay. Then on the fourth type, the accused is released from the custody. And the fourth point, the accused is released from the custody. And on the next type is that of the bail process. After the completion of the trial, the accused has to comply with the conditions of the security, so then only the bail will be granted. So this was the topic about the bail. So you can watch it and have a clear idea. Share, like and subscribe. Thank you for listening and watching. Take care. Bye bye.